Welcome guys, today we just have another quick little market watch video. We're just gonna go over some of the content that's come out in the past day. Now currently the out of position promo is out and it has crashed the market quite a significant amount. So 2 days ago was a really good buy time for a lot of gold. So if you weren't in the Discord and heard me say that, make sure you join the Discord or join the Twitch. We stream twice a week on a Friday and a Sunday, so make sure you don't miss out on that. But moving into the market now, we have seen a massive price reduction in a lot of cards, a lot of meta gold cards, being the Haalands, being the Mendy's, being literally any gold card on the market right now is cheap as chips in comparison to what they have been in the past. Sun, for example, you can pick up an 89 Sun for 40k. Like, it's stupid. However, do I like these as investments? Personally, no, because golds are slowly getting phased out of teams and you'll start to see a lot of people in rivals of foot champs. You don't see many golds now. Really, the only golds you're seeing are likes of Dembele, Mendy, maybe a CR7 and Neymar and Mbappe. Literally just the big dogs. You're not even really seeing players like Vinny anymore. Rudiger's at a cut price as well. Rudiger's at 70k. So most players with high ratings. Koulibaly is at 45k. Do I think these guys are going to rebound? I do think they're going to rebound a little bit, but I don't see them going up much in the coming days. I think you can expect to see maybe a 2 to 5k increase on a card like Koulibaly before the weekend league kicks off again. But again, it's just one of those things. Every promo they're bringing out, it's driving the gold market down and down and down. However, on that note though, with the meta cards that are coming out as promos, actually have been rising quite a significant amount. Sergio Ramos, for example, I bought this card at 320. He's currently sitting at 400k, which is an extremely good profit for a card like this. You've also got a player like Payet, who's risen probably about 10 to 15k. You got Sissoko, who's raised 20k. Like, a lot of these well-designed cards will rise out of packs. So with the out of positions players very low currently, I think players at around the 100k mark you can expect to see a nice little rebound on in the coming days as soon as they're out of packs. Those players being a Perisic, a Fofana, Dumfries. I also personally like Traore. I think this is a steal of a card. I'm a bit hesitant to go all in on him purely because he is quite cheap. But if you consider the fact that a lot of people are venturing towards a league like Ligue 1, and you got someone like Fofana who has similar qualities and can play in the midfield in the same position for over double the price, I really like it. Now, Team of the Weeks have taken a massive hit, especially with the release of this pack. However, this Team of the Week currently that's out is dirt cheap, man. There are a lot of high-rated players. Whether you have to hold on to these for a few weeks or they rebound instantly, it really depends on the player. But I like a lot of these cards, man. Castagne, he's a really safe investment long term. He's a Premier League fullback, which are usually really hard to come by. He's 84 rated, so he does hold a rating value as a Team of the Week card. Not only that, here's this card. This card, more than likely, I'd say in probably 2 months' time, will probably be valued at around 25k. But again, you're waiting that long. You're playing that long waiting game, which you don't really want to do. You want to be in and out. Cards like Jude and De Ligt, I really like these two cards, especially Lautaro Martinez at 87 rated. He's only 28k. It is really cheap. But I do want to point out this De Ligt card purely because he is a very OP card in this game. Being lengthy, obviously if you're on old gen, that doesn't matter. But when you consider the fact his one to watch card is 200k, yes, he does have a +1 overall and a +2 pace. It's still 10 times the price of this Team of the Week card. So I think for casual players that don't want to pay that excess amount for his one to watch card, I think you can expect to see a nice little rise on this Team of the Week card, whether that's 30k in the next week or two. You're still not putting in many coins to get a lot of returns. So I do really like an investment like this. Now, a card I also really like is this Nunez card. So I don't know if you guys have been paying much attention to one to watches, but when one to watches get their +1, +2 increase, they are flying. This card has been kind of price locked at 100k. I overpaid for these like 2 weeks ago, but I am holding on to them because I have no doubt this card is going to hit 150 when he gets his upgrade. Whether Liverpool actually win their next game, I think they're versing Tottenham. Whether they win or not, could be a different scenario. If they do in fact lose, I would look to pick up a bunch of these because I'm pretty sure their last game, to my knowledge, is quite an easy game. Yeah, so they have Tottenham and then they have Southampton. They have to beat Southampton though for this card to get his +2, unless they beat Tottenham, which again, it's probably going to be a draw, as annoying as that will be. But if they do happen to draw, I think you can expect this card to hit 95k, which is an absolute steal if they beat Southampton. So yeah, I wouldn't sleep on a card like this purely because he has so much potential to rise. Because I was showing the stream the other day, if you compare Haaland to this Darwin Núñez card and just put +2 on every stat, which is more than likely what he's going to get. He might get +3 in some. Again, it's subject to EA really. But if you compare these two, with Haaland sitting at the expensive price of 100k. Yes, he has dropped a crazy amount. Yes, you're gonna have a big difference in shooting. Considering he is a live card as well, I think this card can soar, man. I really do believe this card can soar. I think he's hindered by how much he can soar, purely because of how cheap Haaland is right now as a card, because he was like 200k like a week ago. The fact that this card's a fraction of the price, it will limit how far Núñez can, in fact, go. But I do think he'll hit over 150. But yeah, let's just go over some of the stuff that's come out, being these 80 plus upgrades. And I believe, to my knowledge, there is a 85 Team of the Week upgrade pack, which looks interesting, as well as spooky matchups. Look, if you guys don't do marquee matchups, I don't know what you're doing. Yes, the packs aren't super desirable most of the time, but a lot of the stuff that gets packed on the market does come from marquee matchups, which is why you tend to see a lot of price variation between days when marquee matchups does come out, as opposed to when it doesn't come out. So make sure you guys are doing your marquee matchups week in, week out. But yeah, overall, spooky matchups, there's some decent packs, I'd say it'll probably cost around 35k. But yeah, today we will be, in fact, completing this 85 plus Team of the Week upgrade for you guys. Just as a little thank you to you guys for watching the videos. I do really appreciate it. 84 overall. That's cheap, man. That's cheap. I bet your 83s and 85s have gone up. Because I actually did invest. I did tell some people to invest in fodder before this pack came out because of leaks. They get leaked all the time. So if you aren't active on Twitter, just make sure to check in regularly in like the Discord and stuff, so you're just on top of what's coming out in the coming days. But I have made some investments in some fodder. 85s I bought last night for 9k. It looks like it's around 11k, which is what, a 2k price increase over the course of one day. It's not bad. Did 84s go up at all? No, 84s have slightly gone down because people would have mass invested. It was very hard to predict what rating this squad was gonna require. Most people were thinking it was gonna be an 84 or an 85. But again, it's just figuring out which cards to invest in. 83s are actually discard too. So this SBC really hasn't changed the market all that much. The real question is, can you do this SBC multiple times? I do not believe you can. That'll be why a lot of the market hasn't actually gone up. But if you do have higher rated players in your club, especially 85s, I'd look to sell them off now just because they're inflated currently. But yeah, as an SBC, I do actually like this value. 50k, it is a bit of a gamble, but there are some really big dogs in this pack. You got the likes of Mbappe, you got the likes of Neymar. Maybe 2 weeks ago, if this pack came out, it probably wouldn't be worth it because there weren't really many big dogs. There might have been a Salah, and that would have been just about it in terms of desirable Team of the Week cards. But we've got like Dembele and stuff now. Like, you have some low rated stuff as well, like Dembele, Ben Yedder, all these sorts of guys as well that can potentially come in handy. I do actually like this SBC. I would recommend you guys do it. Now onto the Team of the Week pack. I know I've probably overpaid for this, but again, this is the sort of team you're throwing in. A lot of these cards will be untradeable, and essentially they're just fodder. So yeah, 85 plus Team of the Week upgrade. What can we get? Can we get a big boy? Let's pray, and yeah, let's get stuck into this pack, eh? Now, we do have a lot of packs saved up for Team of the Year, which isn't actually too far away now. Where is this pack? Am I tripping? I feel like I'm tripping, chat. Okay, there it is. 85 plus Team of the Week player. If we get someone that's decent rating, it's going to be useful. And again, you're not really risking too much. Yes, it's 50k market value, but with the plays you can get, it's worth a gamble. So let's go, chat. This is for you guys. Thanks for supporting the channel recently, and yeah, fingers crossed. And that's a mace mound, isn't it? Yep, I'm gonna go kill myself. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And yeah, peace.